Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team gameplay. Look at Marquette King flying through there. I'm telling you, that's why I got him. The fastest kicker slash punter in the game easily can just track down kickoff returns and stop him like that. Don't bet on Seabass ever doing that. I like Seabass, but don't ever bet on him going down a kick returner like that, like the 20-yard line. But anyways, we're still in season 7 here. We're getting closer and closer to the playoffs. Though unfortunately, in the last video, we took a loss due to internet connection. So in the playoffs, we won't be having a first round bye, so we drop pick there already, our second drop pick of the game, which brings up a 3rd down and 16. But thankfully, that's way out of bounds, and that is no good. And then on 4th down and 16, my opponent actually goes for it here. So I mean, probably would have been smart to punt the ball. He figured we could try to get a screen off. He didn't even get the screen off, and now we get the ball in prime position here with Shady McCoy trying to get a touchdown. But yeah, last time we took the loss, which means we can't get a first round bye. You need to go undefeated in your All Madden second string season to get a first round bye. They really step up the standards here in this All Madden stuff. But we still had an easy shot at making the playoffs. All we gotta do is win 2 of our next 3 games, and we're good. And even though we didn't get out to a great start due to dropping 2 of the picks, we're getting a run here with LaShawn McCoy trying to get the touchdown there. Instead, it brings up 3rd down and goal at the 1. We actually FP sneaking in there with Marcel Reese, and we get the touchdown. And we're looking, okay. Like I said, we need to win 2 of the next 3. And the way we've been rolling through this season, we're pretty much undefeated in games that we actually played through, including that one game we lost the connection. We were up, but we lost it. We just got to, do what we've been doing, and we'll get that playoff spot, we'll get that going. And my plans are, as far as we drop the pick there with Derek Thomas, my plan is I want to get this season knocked out the way, and then I'm going to like do the budget season and season 8, this All Madden first string for this Xbox One, as we get the pick there with Berry. Big 4th down and 3 there, and we make a big play with there with Berry. It looked like I might have ran past the guy, but Berry, he's got that jumping, and he just sometimes just skies up and gets that thing. And that's what, that's why I love Eric Berry, man. That's why we keep him on the team. Obviously, there's better strong safeties in the game, but you gotta rock Berry, man. You gotta rock with Berry because he just makes magic happen. So that's the plan for this. So hopefully, we can get to the Super Bowl in this season, win that out, and get things going for next season. Or next week, I mean. Or maybe even get the budget squad going a little bit early this weekend. We'll see how it goes. Or the budget squad. It's not even going to be a budget squad. It's just going to be a super crappy team. It's just going to be like all 70 overalls and stuff like that. I think I'm going to make the cap 75 overall. So anything under a 75 we'll have in our team. Anything over will be hitting the bench or be sold or whatever. And you see Cam Newton trying to shake around here, but we don't really get much. 28 seconds left before half. We're in field goal range. I definitely don't want to screw that up, so we're just throw that ball away there, bringing up 3rd down and 19, trying to hit the out route here, and we almost get intercepted. And after all the drop picks we had in this game, I think that's a fair trade-off that he dropped that one, because that would have been a pick 6, and that would have been a horrible way to end the half, potentially tying up the game when we dominated. So the Madden BS, like I said, usually evens out. Not always in the same game like this one, but it usually evens out. And there you saw I tried to run the screen. I almost came up with the interception there. I was coming in flying, just a little bit off, but nonetheless, he's not getting any points before halftime. That's all that really matters here. Chucking it up right to Eric Berry. And the only picks we're catching are the ones that we don't need to catch. The 4th and 3, a Berry drops that, we still, turnover on downs. If Berry drops that one, it's still end the half. That's whatever, man. We're up 10-0. There's not too much room to complain right now. We got a lot of things that are going our way with Cam Newton. And another thing I want to address in this video is, for next season, I want to know who you guys would like to see at quarterback. Because I don't really care who I rock at quarterback. It's up to whoever you guys want to see. As LaShawn McCoy fumbles the ball. It wasn't even a big hit or anything. McCoy still fumbles it. But yeah, I want you guys to know. I want you guys to pick my quarterback for next season. Just because the thing wins doesn't mean I'll get it. So, I mean, circumstances might change, but I'll definitely influence my decision based on who you guys pick. So I'll have a poll in the description. Hopefully this poll site I use doesn't allow people to vote an infinite amount of times like the last one. So we'll see how that goes. We'll have Russell Wilson, we'll have Randall Cunningham, we'll have the fantasy Kaepernick that I already have. It's not going to be Andrew Luck, I'll tell you that much. If you guys seen the Finn review I did, I tried out Andrew Luck and I didn't really like him too much. So yeah, I'm gonna have a few quarterbacks in there, and you'll decide. It's not gonna be like golden ticket Cam. I'm not gonna spend that much coins on a quarterback because we don't really need to. But guys like Russell Wilson, the legendary Randall Cunningham. We'll do that. And look at Jamaal Charles hitting the stop and pop. And can we outrun Deshaun Jackson? Yes, we can. And there goes Charles. As soon as he got a touchdown to get himself back in the game, Jamaal Charles just dashed his hopes and made it back a 2-possession game in a blink of an eye. But this guy was getting dumb lucky with the lob streaks in the second half. There's nothing I could do about it. You saw me try to click on there, and that actually made the situation worse because I allowed him to get it. But otherwise, there was nothing I could do about those lob streaks. Thankfully, there, he tried to throw a little corner out there, so I put Jerry Rice, and there's Charles Woodson on the interception, trying to juke out the whole team there. Don't get much. So, in the second half, while I was explaining stuff, we almost threw the game away. We almost threw an interception on third down. It was dropped. We punted the ball anyways. He got his touchdown after getting a lob streak or two, and then Jamaal Charles got us in that kick return, which, we haven't had a kick return in a really long time. We haven't had a kick return since Dion was returning kicks, I think. So, been a while, man. Been a while. And this guy gets the ball right back after I goof around, throw the interception, but then he throws one right to Luke Kuechly, the master of red zone interceptions and just, tackles and anything that has to do with football. He is the master of it. So, any chance he had, obviously me throwing that kind of pass, halfback pass, I wasn't too worried about losing the game, but definitely helped out that Kuechly got that interception there. So now we're just gonna play a little bit conservatively now. We've already done our goofing off for this game. We had him drop like 2 picks. Now it's just kill this clock and or get a touchdown, whatever comes first, and we get this win and we come one step closer to the playoffs. Because the last thing I want to do is dick around and miss the playoffs. You know what I mean? So we got this game in hand. As we hit LaShawn McCoy, we're not gonna let Madden BS decide the game. So we're just gonna chill out, run the ball on McCoy. Even though McCoy already fumbled once, he's got that 95 carrying, so the odds of him fumbling twice in the game, not too high. Alright, so we'll just give it to McCoy once again. Maybe spilling a little bit of Jamaal Charles when McCoy gets injured. Spilling a little bit of flea flicker here, because why not? Now 35 seconds left. We're feeling good, and Finneran could have came down with it, but he could not. Maybe it has the golden ticket, Finneran. Maybe. Instead, I make a really dumb read here. That could have been worse, because if that was a pick 6, considering it was a drag route, that could have been a lot worse. But thankfully, he just makes a horrible read right away. I think I just came out and prevent, didn't give a damn, and we end up getting the interception, which pretty much ends this game. So now we're going to move on to game number 9 this season. But first, Cam Newton is going to try to shake around like Vic to get a touchdown. I'm trying to get something going with Cam here. I'm trying to get something going with Cam here. But unfortunately, Finneran was left the end zone by the time I threw that. But, yeah, I'm trying to have some fun with Cam. But, Cam, we could potentially rock with Cam next season. If you guys vote Cam could come back for another season. Russell could come back. Kaepernick could come back. We could rock Cunningham. Maybe even Vic. Maybe even Vic if enough people actually vote on it. We could bring Vic back, man. So, it's whatever you guys decide will largely influence my decision. So now we're in game 9 here. 4th down and 5. Immediately he goes for it, gets it to Jerry Rice, and he's got nothing but open field ahead, trying to gut him down Ray Lewis, but cannot. Well, actually we do, but not after he has 47 yards on the first down. So we win this game, we make the playoffs. That's the situation right now. As you see Ray Lewis hitting Rice. And one thing is, Ray Lewis is not really doing much for me, man. I mean, he's supposed to be the best linebacker in the game, besides like a few other cars. But he's usually supposed to be like a top 5 linebacker and stuff like that, and better than any of the linebackers I've ever used. But I like Navarro Bowman better. I mean, I wasn't even a huge fan of Bowman. I like Bowman better. I definitely like Kuechly better. I'm not a fan of Ray Lewis because he doesn't catch well. He doesn't jump too high at all. And I don't think he's caused a single forced fumble, which is supposed to be his calling card, the hit power. I don't think he's done much of that either. The one really good thing about Ray Lewis is he plays the run better than pretty much any linebacker in the game, because he's got like a big time block shedding and stuff like that. I would say he's probably like the best run linebacker in the game as far as middle linebackers. But otherwise, probably not bringing back Ray Lewis next season, man. I think we might even downgrade, potentially quote-unquote downgrade a linebacker, get some like 96 overall linebacker. That'll probably still be better, like a Carlos Dansby or something. We'll figure it out. So, and also, we're probably not bringing back LaShawn McCoy next season because we've done enough with Shady, man. We've done like 2 or 3 seasons with Shady. I love the card, but we're going to have to change face. That's one of the reasons why I got rid of Vic. And some of the other people on the team, like even like Calvin, cards I really like. Sometimes you just got to change face. Sometimes you got to shake out the quarterback with Cam Newton and get down. Because that's Ray Lewis. Get down. Because my Ray Lewis might not force fumbles, but his probably will. So we're not going to take that chance here. Though we are just going to continue taking off with Cam. He gives us these running room. like running opportunities, we're going to continue taking off of Cam. So probably expect a new running back. Probably expect a new linebacker. Don't expect a new safety. I'm liking Ed Reed as we get some blocks and get the touchdown there with Cam Newton. Cam took a shot there in the end zone. That should be like unnecessary contact there in the end zone. Come on, refs. Refs falling asleep out here. But yeah, probably expect that, and maybe expect a new tight end. We might be looking at a Gronk or something like that. I don't know. Once again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. As far as running backs, I already got my running back picked out. I'm not going to reveal it, but I already got my running back picked out, and I'm really excited to play with him next season. And, I'm talking about all these players, and then when we get to that budget team, I'm going to be rocking like 65 overall people. I don't know. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. It's also going to be kind of weird balancing between like a really, really good team and a really, really bad team. But it's also going to be really fun. We're going to see how it goes, man. I'm really excited to do it. Though first we got to knock out this season. And so far we're doing an alright job. We made a great goal line stand with Berry on the first drive of his game there. And then 3rd down and 15 to start out the second half. There goes Jamaal Charles going. One man to beat. Whoop! Give me your ankles. We're getting a touchdown. Jamaal Charles making big plays out here. Definitely helping us try to get this playoff spot. We're up 14-0. That was actually a 3rd down and 13. But I couldn't correct myself right away because I was like, I knew what Jamaal Charles was about to do, and I couldn't be correcting myself while Jamaal Charles was about to whoop the hell out of someone. So, we're up 14-0. We're playing great defense. Okay defense. Not great defense. Okay defense. We're just coming up with the stops when we need them. We're coming up with the interceptions. And that was just an off throw by his quarterback. 4th down and 3. He does get the first down to Jerry Rice, who shakes someone off. Rice coming up with a pretty decent game for him. But right now, he definitely needs to get some sort of score. But instead, he throws it right at me. And he's throwing a touchdown. He just threw it to the wrong guy. We're scoring that touchdown there with Berry. Pick 6 in that one. It's a 21-0 game. And things are looking good right now near the end of the 3rd quarter. He goes back to that wide receiver screen to Rice, but he's not getting much out of that. He can get a few yards out of it there, but definitely not as much as he got in that 4th down earlier. As you see, he's just trucking people with AP playing like a beast, but he hasn't really run the ball too much. Not until the 4th quarter he decides to only run the ball a few times, but otherwise, it was mostly passing for him, and he was passing decently, but he just made the wrong mistakes at the wrong times. We just came up with the interceptions, especially with Berry, and that's just the difference in this game. Here, 4th down and 4, he goes for it, doesn't look like much is open, but then he takes off with his quarterback. I believe that's Randall Cunningham. Yes, it is, for the 1st down. That could be our quarterback next season, man. Who knows? As you see, he's continuing to run the ball here, but at this point, if he's running the ball for 5 yards a pop, I welcome that, as we somehow do not come with the pick there, because that means the clock continues to run, and he's not really running hurry up either. He's kind of conceding this game in a way, so I'll take it. There he comes out 4 verts. So that was actually on point. That was probably going right into the hands of Eric Berry. So should be thankful for that. 2nd down, he gets popped. 3rd down, we're just looking for one more defensive stand, and we pretty much have this game wrapped up. He goes into the end zone, and Ed Reed almost comes down with that. I almost came down with that if I would have gotten a little bit further. Then Ed Reed almost got it. Instead, 4th down on 14. This could be the game, and indeed it is. Ray Lewis getting the interception, and then Ray Lewis trying to turn this on. But by the way, this does not change my opinion on Ray Lewis at all, except for the fact that he actually did not get the pick 6, because that was a user pick. That had nothing to do with Ray Lewis and what he does when I don't user him. So that does it for this game. Hope you guys leave a like on it if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team gameplays and all that, and I will catch you guys next time for the wild card game. Since we didn't get that first round bye, we're going to wild card weekend next.